a way to choose between right and wrong. So why to be a slave and choose just the wrong? What is the need of human beings then on this earth? Choose between either living positively. If I am very harsh, I would say, who cares about you? And my job is to bring light. Welcome back to another episode of Excellence Lifestyle Vlogpods. And I am in the ashram still because Chandu is still busy with his sister's marriage and so many ceremonies and everything. So I'm still in the ashram. Today is supposed to be the 20th day of the month, and I had made a pledge that every month from 1st till 20th I'll make these vlog pods, one day in English, one day in Hindi, and today is the 20th day, and I feel I still don't know whether I'll continue it for the next 10 days, because from 1st February again I have to start till February 28th. I feel it's a good way of keeping in touch with the world, especially now when the world is actually going towards that cleaning of all the darkness within humanity and within the world and filling it with brightness, the day. You see so much of sun in my face, and I must be in touch. But then, because of these vlogs, there are so many things that I'm unable to do. I have to edit my songs also, Atma Pop songs. And but I know this thing that I have to be here in the ashram for another few days. In this climate which we have in Bengal, it is very important that everybody takes a shower every day, even if it is winters. Our winters are not like European winters. So I think you can hear this Minama, she doesn't want to go for a shower. And then she's so elderly, she just urinates in her clothes. And even if I'm upstairs and she has come downstairs, it is difficult to sit. You know, this thing, this is Gat Gobi. I don't know what is Gat Gobi in English. This is another special thing. It is potato and karela boiled and meshed. Very healthy. So, after giving 3 shares, it's our share. In my daily work, there are many situations where I would like to tell someone clearly, precisely, and to the point what that person must hear. But because of because of many reasons, I cannot tell. Actually, I was thinking this thing that these blog pods could be a very good way by which I could tell people directly. These blog pods could be a very good way of me telling those things to the extent I could on a social media platform. You know, in our ashram, there are lots of people who are working, who have a ulterior motive. See, I do not have children, but thank God this ashram is not in my name. It is in the name of my friend in America who is an Indian American, and he has a family. So thank God for that. There are people who wants to take away. They wants to see me non-existent on the world and take this place, because everybody nowadays, especially in Bengal, they have become too greedy. Like one woman who is working here for a long time, her father used to work for another person with a lot of land, and he died, and then her father, who is working here for a long time, her father has, captured the land. She has this thing in her that it could be taken from me. And then there's another man who is also from one of the uh, slave dynasties in Bharat. He has even told, and he and other people, political people, they have also this intention of taking the place from us, from because this is Haridham, Hari's place, and they have intention of taking that place also from me. And obviously, in Bengal, Hindus are people of Sanatan Dharma. Nobody cares for them. they have to fend for themselves, because the people who are the political giants in the national sphere, they just do not care about the Hindus in Bengal. Everybody has seen that, everybody knows that you just have to fend for yourself, and nobody will be there to help you, nobody will be there to stand by you. Not none of these big organizations of who are supposed to be the caretakers of Sanatan Dharma people and Hindu people and those people who love Bharat. So you have to fend for yourself, and then there are these political people and these slave dynasty people who would be waiting to take. So what they do, why I told you this introduction, because I have I have someone also with me who is very good in taking care of our things and all, but that person is also too much, uh, you know that person would do here after doing his own things. This one person of the slave dynasty, he had told me, he has been telling me, these are these crooked mind games. He has told me a few times, oh, this person, it seems like, he wants to fly away, he wants to leave you very soon, he wants to leave this work very soon, and he would fly away and he would go and do other things. So he would leave you, and he's been telling me all these things. They do it intentionally so that it affects me and it affects the work, because I told you, like, there are these negative forces who would always try to stop the work of positivity, the work of excellence lifestyle things, and satyog and dharma, the works of dharma. And then when I told this person about whom the slave dynasty man would tell, and he said to me, oh, nobody knows what will happen in the future. People must fly and people must do what they want. So it shows that his intention also is to, okay, so that is, that shows. But then he told me that, it's all destiny, and so I told him that this must be told to your father and mother. You will see that many people has a family, but still the men, they would go to the prostitutes, the men would go and have another relationships or many relationships. Similarly, the woman who is a wife and who is a mother, she would also go and have many open relationship, open marriage situations, and she would also go and do many nonsense. I don't know whether I could export to you all that I mean to say is that, I just remember again this uh, character called Petit Prince or Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. He, in that book also, it was written that people have become very, detached from their roots. They just are always flying. They don't have roots to make them, you know rooted to their ground, to their foundation, to their humanness, to their humanity, to their positivity. They just fly whenever they get a wind or whenever they feel like flying. I always have to be very nice in my words and very sweet in my words. Zuban shiri muluk giri, which means if your words are very sweet, you can win countries. Well, I don't care about winning countries, as long as I could just win the heart of Hari Bhagwan and be truthful and positive to my own Atman, my meta soul. That's all I care. So he was telling me that, oh, it is like, it is good that people are flying. You can never hold a person and keep that person to yourself. If the person wants to fly, let that person fly off, and flying is very important, and all these negative things. I have got a huge experience of so many people who were just with me according to their needs. When their needs get fulfilled, they just kick off, mostly without even letting you know, and as if, like, who cares? If I am very harsh, I would say, who cares about, like, if somebody doesn't care about you, why the f you care for that person. But the thing is, my work is not for one person. My work is for, because I have this name, Day, given to me by Bhagwan. And my job is to bring light, bring the radiance to the world, bring the light of positivity to the world. And for that, I have to live and lead my life in a particular positive, non hypocrite, non negative way. I have a responsibility. Nice talks. This person would say, the birds need to fly. I said, but human beings are not birds. And human beings need to realize that they are human beings, not pigs or dogs. They are human beings. They have to take care of other life forms, other human beings. They are not pigs or dogs that they would just take care of their own selfish things. They must take care of all other life forms, including themselves, because they are in the image of the creator. Many people would say also this thing that human beings are, animals. Like when we were kids in school, we were taught this thing, man is an animal. Later I realized that the writer in that book of science was actually talking about himself. We human beings are life forms, but that life form which is in resonance with the creator, we have immense power, we have immense responsibilities. Nowadays it is, people are irresponsible, but but in reality we are not just supposed to take care of ourselves. We are the only living beings who think about mind, body and soul. Ask a dog, even if you can understand the language of a dog, about mind, body, and soul difference. I have been trying this for 29 years. I do not know anymore besides just reaching out to more and more and more and more and more people, making them realize that as a human being, they are not animals. Only human beings are those beings who has a way to choose between right and wrong. So why to be a slave and choose just the wrong? And people do not want to listen to you. If people who have been with of their selfish needs or selfish thoughts, they are supposed to, go for their pig like or dog like selfishness, then what is the need of human beings then on this earth? Why human beings are required on this earth? Why not the fire of Los Angeles go through the whole world? If the light is not burning, if the day doesn't come out from the Atmans, the souls of the people, the meta soul of human beings, and they do not do what a human being must do for all humanity, for all life forms, for dharma, for eternal thing, for excellence, then human being must just become like roasted people, like many things happened in Los Angeles. I have a feeling that we have to choose between either living positively and bringing light to the whole world, or we just choose to be a roasted human being in the Los Angeles fire, Los Angeles like fire. Because 2025, they must choose now. It is high time. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and share this video to all people you know. We will meet you again in another vlog pod, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, or maybe in the next month. Until then, have a very beautiful time. Bye bye.
Human, alive, human, dead, finish. Have you been a human being yet?
শুধু আমার আমি, শুধু আমার, শুধু আমি চাই।